Can you believe it? Just when Beyoncé and Jay-Z were catching their breath after the Grammy drama and Nicki Minaj's Rock Nation expose, another bombshell hits. Brace yourself, because M.I.A. is dropping a bombshell, claiming Jay-Z schemed with her baby daddy's family to snatch her son away. I kid you not. It's wild. Let's dive into the chaos. M.I.A. shares a child with Brofman, son of billionaire Edgar Brofman, the big shot behind Seagram's, Spirits, and the former CEO of Warner Music Group. Now, why this power couple split is a mystery, but M.I.A. insists the old money crew is flexing their influence to keep her away from her son. Remember M.I.A.'s glory days? She was the talk of the town, everywhere you looked. But the moment she parted ways with her affluent baby daddy, it's like she vanished. No music on the airwaves, no bookings. She was practically blacklisted thanks to those billionaires who made sure her life turned into a nightmare. And guess who's allegedly in on it? Jay-Z, or so claims M.I.A. in a series of impassioned rants. M.I.A., residing in London, spilled the tea with screenshots of her visa struggle to visit her son in the U.S. Picture this. She writes in all caps to express her frustration. Biden won't let me see my child. The processing time is supposed to be 2 months max, and we've surpassed that. I have to wait until a Republican wins. Can you believe I'm barred from my child for stealing food at 18 when I was poor? According to M.I.A., the U.S. government is turning a blind eye to her child being with a family convicted of all sorts of heinous acts. She's pointing fingers at Brofman's questionable family ties, particularly the NX cult. For those unfamiliar, just Google it. Trust me, you won't want to dive into the gruesome details of what people associated with that cult have been accused of. It's so intense that even discussing it here might get the YouTube video shut down the moment it goes live. So if you're curious about the gritty details, Google is your go-to source, darling. Anyway, M.I.A. is essentially baffled, questioning why the government would prefer her child be raised by that family rather than her. Adding to the complexity, M.I.A. believes the root cause of her ongoing custody battle lies in her outspoken stance on peace in the Middle East. In her own words, I have supported Julianne for 14 years and visited the USA many times. The only difference this time is I called for a ceasefire and spoke out against genocide. Now here's where Jay-Z enters the picture. M.I.A. revealed that her first custody battle was in 2013, back when she was managed by Jay-Z. She claimed that the Brofmans paid Jay-Z to make her life challenging. She even explained why her Mithangu record vanished in 2013, stating, I sacrificed my career for my child. They ripped me off, copied my style, gave it to their puppets, and shadow banned me on every platform. But it was worth it to save him from the madness that you now know. M.I.A. went further with allegations against Jay-Z, stating that the day she was served, Rock Nation cut off all communication, and her emails to Jay-Z vanished from her inbox. To make matters worse, her house was broken into, her laptop stolen, and she found herself trapped in Brooklyn with an order preventing her from leaving for 15 years. The irony is palpable. They once forced her to stay in the U.S., and now she can't even get in. And if that's not enough drama, M.I.A. ranted about her son being vaccinated without her consent by Aurora James, whom she claims is a close friend of Beyoncé and Solange. The family is well aware of M.I.A.'s anti-vax stance and even calls her out on it. The motive behind vaccinating her son was solely to provoke her, according to M.I.A., who points the finger at Aurora, a friend to Beyoncé and Solange. Let's be real. The accusations M.I.A. throws at Jay-Z are the kind that seems to align with his documented history of backstabbing. Consider the case of Kanye West, a vocal supporter who stood up for Jay-Z's family.
You know, I was hurt about them not coming to the wedding. I understand they was going through some things, but if it's family, you know, you're not gonna miss a wedding.
Yet, when Kanye needed him the most, Jay-Z was nowhere to be found. He didn't even attend Kanye's wedding to Kim, despite being called Kanye's baby brother multiple times. Jay's absence during Kim Kardashian's robbery in Paris.
After the robbery, you say how you feeling. You wanna know how I'm feeling? Come by the house. Bring the kids by the house. Like the brothers. Let's sit down.
Deeply disappointed Kanye, leading him to vent his frustration during a Seattle tour. And let's not forget what Jay-Z did to Dame Dash, a man who considered him a brother and business partner. Jaguar Wright.
I think everybody that knows Sean Carter knows that he will slump anyone in any relationship for $1. Look at how he did Dame. Like, I don't give a if you wanted to get away from your homie, if you wanted to get away from your partner, but to do it the way he did it, it's malicious.
Summed it up perfectly for M.I.A. to claim that her baby daddy's family paid Jay-Z to sabotage her career and conspired to take her son. Well, it's believable, especially given Jay-Z's track record of questionable actions. Recall 2012 when M.I.A. stirred controversy with a middle finger flash during the Super Bowl halftime show. A legal battle ensued, with the NFL demanding a hefty $16 million in damages. M.I.A. spilled the tea in 2018, revealing how Jay-Z, managing her at Roc Nation, pushed her to sign a deal that would leave her financially crippled. In her words to Huck magazine, the lawsuit was so ridiculous. It proposed that they would keep 100% of my earnings for the rest of my life if I ever earned more than $2 million. Jay-Z was pushing for that deal, saying, "You should sign that." M.I.A.'s response, a resounding no. We all know Jay-Z would never bind himself to such a deal. It's mind-boggling that he would advocate for such terms for his client. Now, here's the crazier part. After M.I.A. spilled the tea in an interview, she tagged the story, urging people to read it before it vanished from the internet, predicting Jay-Z's swift action. And true to her foresight, clicking on the link now yields, "This account has been suspended." She had a hunch Jay-Z would work to erase her words from the internet, and it seems she was right. Those Jay-Z and Roc Nation allegations might be more than just wild claims. Now, M.I.A.'s social media rant sparked mixed reactions. Some predict that 2024 might be the year Jay-Z faces the consequences, much like how 2023 humbled Diddy. On the flip side, others dismiss M.I.A., claiming her allegations lack substance and that she's not making sense. Some even dismiss her as allegedly anti-black, citing her past comments on BLM. M.I.A. once highlighted the U.S. focus on BLM and urged stars like Beyoncé to shed light on other global issues, questioning whether they would say Muslim lives matter or Syrian lives matter. Say what you will about M.I.A., but regarding Jay-Z, it feels like 2024 is about to expose a Pandora's box of scandals. As always, I'm here for every bit of it. What's your take on M.I.A.'s claims about her baby daddy's billionaire family conspiring with Jay-Z to snatch her son? Do you believe Jay-Z played a role in derailing her career? Share your thoughts in the comments section, Belle.